I have a chronic skin condition called hidradenitis suppurativa. In the beginning of 2020, it went haywire and my body was plagued with infection. I was bedridden. I was dropping a tremendous amount of weight. I lost 60 pounds in a very short amount of time. I went from being someone who was had so much control over their life to having to relinquish my control. During this time, I spiraled into a depression. Depression feels like you start off as a person that's independent and able to do everything, and slowly things are taken away. And then you feel like you're useless and that you have to rely on others for things that you were able to do yourself. Like there were times where I was like in the fetal position in my bed, just crying my eyes out because I always looked at myself as too strong for being depressed. And I'm in this dark place where I'm just beating up on myself inside because one, I didn't know at times if I was gonna live through it. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. My daughter's defense mechanism was to hold everything in. Just being a teenager in itself is difficult. It's even more difficult when you're going through COVID away from your friends. You're watching your mother be sick. Your mother's trying to stay strong. I got to the point where I was bedridden. She stayed in the bed. She didn't want to shower every day. Her grades fell off. Depression is weird. It's like when you don't know if you're going to come out of it, it really puts you in a dark place. And hopefully you come across excellent organizations like WJCS that provide you with support. She told me, Kendra, do things one at a time. You're feeling better now. Don't put pressure on yourself to do 50 things in a day. You get up and you say, today, I'm going to wash the dishes. Layla was in a really bad spot too. But at that time, she didn't talk to me because she knew I was handling a lot and she felt like mommy can't take on anymore. And Jen shows up every Monday at 4 o'clock, whether they're on break or they're in school. It was just like a life-changing experience because if you haven't had time to really talk about and cry about and cleanse from what you've been through, you're not a whole person. I'm happy to say I'm in a great place. My daughter is in a much better place, and I'm happy to say that I came out better.